What is going on, anime nerds, anime guests? It's your boy. No, Knuckles come at you another Nani, an episode where we discuss. No, wait, Nani episode. Nani, a podcast where we discuss all things anime that's news, anime shows we're watching right now, and my lifestyle, all that good stuff. And I have my guy NightHawk with me once again. I'm happy to have you here. He actually helped me out throughout this day because I forgot because we did plan this last week, and
Mhm.
I forgot about this. I sort of forgot, but I was kind of like not in the mood because like today, work just busy and boring at the same time right there. I was just like, oh man, I follow this right there. But Nighthawk, this is me right there. And shout out to him for actually remembering this stuff right there because I was just not in the mood right there. But now I'm in a better mood now, and we had some interesting news that came out today, that which we'll go speak to a little bit later on the show right there. But today our topic is going to be about DreamCon. Well, before we talk about DreamCon, I want to say like, yo, Nighthawk, how you doing, man? I said last time we were talking to each other was it last Saturday we were playing Mario Kart this past Saturday?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
No, wait, no. It was the Saturday before that. It was Saturday
Yeah.
before because listen, this past
Yeah.
Saturday I was
Mhm.
busy. That's right, I was busy.
hmm Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm chilling. Also in the thick of DreamCon prep. Not only DreamCon prep, but also I'll be going to MomoCon this Saturday.
Oh, so
Uh,
you done back to back cons.
yep. Won't be the whole weekend, but it would be just be that Saturday. But yeah, doing that. May is also just a busy month with like celebrating people's graduations and
Hmm.
all that good stuff. All fun stuff, but it is back to back events.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah.
No, I feel you on that because what's funny is that I was at a con last weekend, and another con
Mhm.
this weekend, and then
Wow.
DreamCon's the main event. But
Yeah.
luckily, these cons are near me now. The one last week was in Philly, so that was a bit further
hmm
for me. I on Saturday, like the parking garage I normally go to was all filled up. It was all
mm
gone. Then I went to this other parking garage that was filled too. So I had to literally drive around to see if there any spot was available. Luckily, this
mhm.
one person pulled out. I'm like, oh hell yeah, right there. So I
Yeah.
got a spot right there. Sunday I took the subway, but like I said, but in the con that's this weekend, that's closer to me as well. But luckily, it's not in the
Yeah.
city, so I don't worry about paying for parking right there. So that will be a very good time right there. And then DreamCon is basically the main event right there, and I really cannot wait.
Same. And it feels like we've been talking about it like for months. Like ever since literally the last DreamCon.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
What's funny is that the last DreamCon was less than a year ago. Normally,
It's
no,
crazy.
technically speaking, right? Technically speaking, it was in the end of July. Oh, what got a message right there. Let me see. Ready, minute. Is that app or email invitation? Email invitation. Just make sure you have your computer or laptop with you. Yes. So yeah, sorry guys. Listen, we might have a guest joining us right there, so that'll be great right there. But yeah, like I said, basically our topic is gonna be about DreamCon. But before we talk about DreamCon, now you talk about how well you're doing, and let's talk about some anime we're currently watching right now. And before we started this, I was just telling Nighthawk that I saw the recent episode of Twitter X, and I am still depressed by that right there. Spoilers if you haven't seen it.
Mhm.
Like I said, you say you saw the latest episode, right?
Yes. Yes.
Bro. Well, as we all know, the story is going backwards. The story, do you know about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, story is going backwards. Pretty much, it's like what the last arc of the Nice arc. That's like what's currently going on right there. Everything's going to the past right there, and we concluded the ESO arc right there. And this last episode was just, bro. I'm so depressed. Like I said, if you haven't seen it, basically, we saw ESO came to be, went from a nice guy going bad, almost like an Anakin Walker story right there, with his fucking uncle orchestrating the whole entire thing right there. Bro, I don't even know where to begin there. I don't even know where to
It-
begin. Like, it was just so sad to see, like, Oh my god, I don't know where to start, man. Like the
I
fact that
got
he
you. I
said,
got you. Hold on.
okay,
Let me jump in. So,
okay, hey, yes, thank you.
uh,
I'm still listening. I'm still looking at the phone right there.
no, you're good. You're good. Because like, and actually, what I want to say is like, up until you said that, I didn't realize it was going backwards. Like the story was going backwards. I knew it was like, one each arc would be like focused on one hero, which is
Hmm.
very very interesting.
Did you see the
Um,
schedule?
yeah. So like the fact that in Isol's story, he kept mentioning like Lucky Cyan, the
Yeah,
concert, and she's gonna be in the next arc. Like I thought that to be pretty cool.
yeah,
A nice thread to tie to foreshadow each hero. Yeah, the whole time I was watching it, I was just like, this is just a sad story. Like all he wanted to do is just take that girl to the concert, and now he's like burdened by, I want to say, revenge and just an anger and a resentment towards really hero society. So just to it was a lot. It was a lot from the first of his episodes, I want to say. So yeah,
yeah.
stuff.
Honestly, it shows to me, and we probably already guessed this by the first episode, is that the main villains is their hero society. This hero, what's it called? Hero. What's his organization called again? Like the
Dang, I forgot. It's the yeah the
Hero
main thing.
Association or something like that.
Yeah.
It's the people because if you really think about it, the heroes are the victims.
Mm-hmm.
They are the victims. Like they're being orchestrated right there. Now we saw in the last episode how we young was it Young Chang?
Young Chen, I think.
He won the fight. At first, I thought the old Issa won because of the arm thing, but you look at the armor, it's actually like Young Shung that won that, and he's not Young Chuk anymore. He's Esol, like
Mm-hmm.
a cold-blooded Esol. When you can only assume that his uncle ordered him to kill Moon, and we're only guessing. We don't have the full details, but we know it was Esol. But the old Esol, he was all about having morals. Like he didn't care about the story or anything. Like he cared about saving people, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what makes it hurt you mad because like you killed an innocent man, and the fact that you hesitated to save the one guy, but you didn't hesitate to kill your hero. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like I first I'm like, wait, he hesitated. I had to rewatch. I'm like, and watch other people's videos. I'm like, oh my god, he really did hesitate. So he could have saved that guy, but in a way, he holds some resentment towards him because he was talking to a girl that he liked. But that guy was only trying to help you out. It was so interesting that it made us think that we could trust that guy. It made us think that the girl was gonna die. We were all wrong about that. So it's like I don't want to hold any guesses when it comes to X, man. It's just we always we're always surprised. We get emotionally hurt by this anime, man. Like it's always
Yeah.
one thing after the other.
And the other thing is like he he didn't step up to ask her out. That was the frustrating thing for me. I was just like, and I get it, that's his personality and like all that. But I'm just like, God, the setup is right there. All you had to do was say like, "Hey, I like Lucky Cyan too," But it was a whole thing. But the minute I laid eyes on the girl, I thought that now maybe this is a thing that happens later, but I thought that she was gonna be Moon later on, and like Nice took Moon away from him. That's what I was thinking in my head. But the more the plotline is going on, I don't know if that's the case anymore because they kind of resemble each other. I could be wrong, but I feel like they do. I don't know.
I have to rewatch the episode featuring Moon then.
Yeah, because like we don't really know much about Moon either. She's not on the schedule, I don't think.
She's not on the schedule, no, but she was. But like I said, the story's going backwards, so maybe like everything ties to one another. So
Hmm.
we might see her. Like I said, we saw the God's Eye or whatever his name is in the Esau
Yes. Yeah.
arc. We
Hmm.
saw him, so I'm sure we'll see some other familiar face as going on backwards. And obviously it ends with X,
Yep.
so the number one hero, which he could potentially be like the main villain throughout this whole entire series, honestly.
Yeah.
Because remember, every hero has a sacrifice, right? So what was his sacrifice to become the number one hero in the world right there.
Right.
I'm scared. Like I said, I'm scared. Like I'm really scared because it's like you never know who's gonna live. You never know who's gonna survive. Like our guesses have been. I mean, granted, maybe some of them have been right, but I've been wrong. Like I said, I was expecting Moon. Wait. Think about it, the first episode. Moon dies. It was a dream. Just for
Yeah.
her to actually die. And I'm like,
Exactly.
is that a dream? And then the Esol. I mean, granted, we technically don't know which Esol that is, but at the same time, though,
True.
we don't know the reason why Esol would killed Moon. Like, what would
Hmm.
be the reason? We don't know the reason. It's like, what does Moon have to do with any of this right here? You know,
Hmm.
maybe that will get answered. But like you said, you think the one girl could be Moon?
Right. Yeah. Because like it's like he still has feelings for her, but you do see in another thing about the story, like you can just see his descent because he stops caring about trying to pursue her,
Yeah.
even when she starts to show how much she cares about him,
Mm-hmm.
which is very it's sad, but it's a really good like writing moment for the show.
It really bro. Like, I almost want to cry, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
Mhm.
Like, I almost want to cry. Like,
Especially when they played the concert footage and she's just there all alone.
yes, because she lost two friends.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
friend is dead, and the other friend is gone.
Hmm.
Not gone. Not gone as in dead. Like the person that she knew is gone now.
Right.
He
Yeah.
like he. It's funny. Are you watching My Hero Academia Vigilantes?
Yes, I need to. I don't. I'm not on the most recent episode, but yes, I am watching it.
Did you watch that guy with the sword at all?
Stain.
I don't have any spoilers for you right now.
Okay. Well, yes. Yes.
Basically, what the one Knuckles says, like the mask. When he turns on the mask, he becomes that guy, that vigilante, that other side, right?
Hmm.
Young Chung, he's the mask now. He's never gonna take the mask off, like he is,
Oh yeah.
Esol right there. Like Young Chung is gone.
Hmm.
Or you say dead, you know? Yeah, like I said, her at the concert crying, but like I said, I don't want to touch too much on this right because I want to talk about our main topic. Did you guess that it would have been his uncle orchestrating the whole thing? Because from the first arc, the first episode of this arc, like who planned the kidnapping? It had to be somebody close, right? But like
Hmm.
the thing about it, right? The clues could have been right there.
It could have been. We would have to
Oh yes,
like.
sir. Oh yes, sir. Killer Flame. We're gonna we're gonna talk about DreamCon too. We're just talking about we're just talking about TBRX right now. So if you haven't seen the episode, run away right now. Come into the stream because we're gonna be making some spoilers for you right there. But looking back at it, his uncle asks, "Oh, now that I help you out, you should bring more customers in, right?" That point, I'm like,
Right.
okay. But then the biggest thing for me when we should have noticed is like how involved he was with
Mhm.
young Chung wearing to fight the old Esau. It's like there's no point to, but he was like he was interested in him. Like he was pushing him like, "Yo, go ahead and fight this guy." I was like, "There's technically really no point of you fighting this guy." So it's like, why is he egging him on to fight this guy? Yes, to
Yeah.
be her ex right there, which honestly my favorite anime 2025 so far. I
Yeah.
was not expecting it.
I agree.
Like
Yeah.
it wasn't on my list until like I looked at you mentioned it. Then I'm seeing websites talking about April anime much right there because I had Lazarus up there, but yeah, I gotta go to BRX right now. I have to. But yeah, the clues are right there in a way. And the fact that he orchestrated, he tells the one guy, if you don't kill the old Esau or the new Esau, I'm gonna kill your brother. Which I'm thinking to myself, yo, did he try to like I said, sports right there. Sports, if you haven't seen it, we're about to spoil it for y'all. Like, did he orchestrate his own nephew trying to get killed right there? Like, I don't know because he told him to kill the new Esau, which he kind of did. But he killed the wrong guy. But not only that, he does the job, but then still kills the guys anyway. And that's cement. And think about this too. I didn't think about this as well. Where he cemented those guys, that was the venue of the ESO fight. So it's like the evidence is gone.
Oh.
Someone said that, and I'm like, oh, bro, bro. That's
That
evil, dog.
that was the scene. They showed the rubble after the fight, right? And then like you just see the electric stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't understand the point of that scene, but now that I think about it, I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense now. So
yeah,
so the dudes are in that rubble and they're like dead now.
yeah,
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
yeah. Hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, man, and it's this the song playing too. Like, yeah, man. Like,
Like and the thing about Hero X is that when I started it, and I'm not gonna mention any, I'm just from a broad sense with the animation. This is how I first like got onto it because I saw some trailers, like I think Instagram clip or whatever of the main number one hero X doing his
mm,
snapping through animations thing. I'm like, damn,
yeah,
this is interesting. Let me check this out.
mm,
So then I watched the first episode and it kind of threw me off because like the 3D animation I wasn't a fan of at first because
mm.
it's a lot to get used to. And I this is a personal nitpick for me. The English dub didn't match up with the lip syncing for me. Or at least it was a little noticeable
Yeah. Well,
that it didn't
definitely.
match up. Yeah. So and then I was just like, this animation, I don't know. And so and then it switched to the 2D animation at the end where when Nice does his thing and fully becomes, the hero he's supposed to be. So that was cool. But I was almost like, dang, I kind of want more of that 2D animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the more I watched, and I think this recent episode really showed this to me, that 3D animation, I now see well how well made that 3D animation is because it's similar to Arcane, which I still need to watch. I've seen clips and stuff, but it's really I feel like people have been saying like it's really tough to do 3D animation to that level of detail into
It,
that level of art style. So
it really is. It really
yeah.
is. Now, I'm a guy that watches Ruby, so I've been
Oh
watching.
yeah.
I know
I've heard of
3D
so many great
animation right
things.
there. Yeah, and but this 3D animation is different, but it's
Mhm.
still good. And I honestly, like I said, I didn't watch any of the trailer. I didn't watch any of the trailer. I just saw it being hyped up on West. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give
Oh,
it a
okay.
shot. So I didn't see
Yeah.
any of the trailer right there. So I was not know what I was expecting. I
Mhm.
was like, I read like the plot about having trust within the people right there. I read the plot about it,
Mhm.
but I didn't watch the trailer. I was like going into this blindly in a way, and like I was just impressed not only by the 3D animation, but like the way how it translates to the 2D animation in some of the episodes, they did a
Yes.
really good job. And I think we can all agree that this recent episode was probably the best animation that we've seen so far throughout the show. Like I said, we're only on episode 7. We're not
Yeah.
even halfway there.
N- Not even. And there's so many. I'm like, how many more stories like can they tell? It's just the possibilities are now like more open. And I didn't even know about the premise. I think it was just that third trailer that I saw where it was just X beating up a bunch of people, and that was about it. I didn't know anything about the world, the power system, or
Yeah.
anything like that. So
No, it's been really good. And anybody, if you have that, if you're watching anime right now, I highly recommend TBRX right now. It's just
mm,
like also if you like the boys, it's like the boys as well.
yep.
I wouldn't say it's as gory as the boys, but like it has its dark moments too. Like I don't want to call it PG because there are some really insane things right there, but it's like it's a little bit it's toned down from the boys in terms of gore and everything, but like
Yeah.
the story is still pretty evil and cynical right there, Like granted,
Yeah.
we haven't seen a character like Homelander, but like, well, the heroes are celebrities, but they're still victims at the same time. So listen, I don't want to say too much for you guys right there, but like y'all need to go watch it. It's phenomenal. Like I said, it surprised me.
hmm
It's surprising. I said, and if you don't like 3D, give this a chance. Like
Yes.
really,
Yeah.
like
I agree. Yeah.
forget the 3D. Look at the story and what these characters are going through. Now, as some nice 3D transition right there, but just watch it for the story. Like honestly, I'll say this too. If you're new to anime, I would even say watch Super X. I would. Because it's like people that might like superheroes. You know what I'm saying? Like it relates to how society can be.
hmm
It has its correlations right there. So y'all just I'm gonna just stop right there. Y'all just need to go watch it. Y'all need to go watch it. But
yeah.
today, folks, our main events. We got DreamCon coming up, like like a week. Well, like more than a week, but like around the. It's literally around the corner right there. Like it's
Yeah.
not too far off, and I'm just really excited. But like I said, we're gonna talk about our DreamCon prep, but also let's go back in time, right? I believe you told me that last year that was your first DreamCon.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, that was last year for me. 20 Yes, please go watch Superior X Vegas. Please go watch. Listen, I'm sorry if we spoil anything for you right there, but you need to watch it. You need to watch it. Like I said, I'm an emotional wreck right now because of the anime. I really am. Like, I was depressed all through work today.
Hmm.
I just was like, I saw the latest episode right there. Just depressed. Like, if you, yeah, I can't say anything else about it, but it will hurt you. But yeah, your DreamCon was last year. My first DreamCon was 2023. So let's talk
Okay.
about both our experiences right there. It's okay. I'm about to, oh, episode 4. Okay. Oh God. So episode 4. Oh shit. Oh shit.
I think honestly, you're in the ringer the minute you get through Nice's in the beginning, honestly. So I feel like she knows the struggle.
When she sees that last, oh God. Oh man. Episode 4. Oh God. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. Episode 4. Good episode. Oh, let's say too much about it.
So your last dream con was 23.
Yeah. My first dream call was 2023. And like it didn't hit me until like as I got closer and closer. Next time, I'm like, yo, I'm really going to DreamCon right now. Like, this is gonna be crazy, right?
Hmm.
No, no, you watch it. You watch it. But I'm just saying, yo
Well,
watch it.
we'll talk later for sure.
We'll talk later. We'll talk later.
Because we've actually been discussing. I didn't even know she was watching it because when I started watching it, so like we just been like talking about it like low key every week. So yeah.
Speaking of that, let me go ahead and invite her right now. She just sent me the message.
Hmm.
SE at gmail.com. All right. All right. The link, the Vegas, the invite has been sent to you right there. So we'll see you in a few. But yeah, no, in 2023, the vibe I went there just felt different, but in a
Hmm.
good way though. Like I was like, there were people that I met there too. It was their first time as well. Others I met have been going there every year right there, and so you're gonna have a great time. Now I will say the first day, like that Thursday day when we had to pick up our badge and stuff like that, that was ran horribly. That was awful because some of us were in line. We never should have been in line. Because I see there's people like cutting in front. I'm like, yo, why are people cutting in front right there? There technically was no line. People would just thought there was a line because all people waiting outside. But no, it was no line right there. So it took
This
us
is
for
2023.
yeah, it took us forever to get our badges right there. So it was annoying right there. But overall, the con experience that Friday. Well, first of all, I'm at my hotel. I can see the venue. I can see the convention place. Right.
Yeah.
I'm seeing people lining up like hours before the event even started. Like I
Hmm.
can see it through my window. I'm like, yeah, I'm away. First of all, I like to go to the con in the afternoon. I don't like to go in the whole morning right there. I don't understand why people go that early, right? But
Hmm.
I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. But I didn't go until like I didn't get until like maybe like 1 or 2. But there was a shortcut to get to cut all the line right there. But no, when I went there, bro, like it felt amazing. Like it felt like a family reunion, honestly. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
let's try again. Sorry, let's try again. She didn't get the link. um, actually, you go ahead and explain. You actually talked about your
Sure.
first experience right there. While I try to send this to Vegas right there.
Sure. Yeah. to bridge off of like 2023, that was the one, that was the DreamCon I felt like I followed closely, like watching all the streams and all the, like, I've never been on Instagram that much to except when people are like at that con. So to see the experience, see the people that RDC brings together, um it's amazing to see that even from home, and it makes you want to go, maybe not in a FOMO type of way, but in a way where it's like yeah, this is the event to be at. So ever since then I was looking at the batch drops and making plans to go to 2024 2024 streamcon, which was my second con ever. So
Really?
yep, the first one was Dream Hack in Atlanta in December of 2023, which is the first time I like met any of my online friends in person. So that was a great time. DreamCon was almost like the sequel to that, and like way bigger in terms of like the people I was meeting, but also the energy and the what felt like the amount of people there. So yeah, 2024 was a great experience. I didn't experience the badge lines because I think the thing
2024
is
was better. 2024 was better.
okay, for sure, yeah. Because like someone covered, I was in a group chat. Someone covered my badges, and I managed to get mine from through them. So, and those queues were competitive. So we kind of like covered each other in terms of getting the badge, but we all like paid each other back and whatnot. So
Puh! Paid each other back.
yeah, because it was
No,
like $100, and like one
no,
person would stand in
the,
line and stuff. So yeah.
no, the reason why I laugh at that is because I don't want to put anyone on blast right now. I'm not gonna say their name, but I bought somebody a ticket for this year for DreamCon.
Hmm.
They haven't paid me back yet, and he's not even going anymore now.
Oh.
And he asked me to get one for him, and he's not going. I said, "All right, but you still owe me 175. You still owe me 175, even though you're not going, because he asked me to buy it for you, and it's being a nice cousin or whatever,
Hmm.
want to help him out, you know what I'm saying, but that he ain't give me the money." So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I won't put him on blast right there. I'm not gonna say his name, but like that shit's corny. Like now, shame on me for buying it to it when it's like I never should do that, but I thought I want to help out. I thought they were on the right track, but yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. Sometimes you get that type of stuff happens all the time.
Yeah,
So
hmm
yeah.
yeah, but like I gotta say, like, and let me know if you felt the same way too, right? When you went for the first time, right? Did you feel like everybody? Did you feel like the networking was great? Like, did you feel as though like everybody wants to see you succeed? Like, if you have a dream, like being there makes you feel like you can achieve it. Like the name, like don't let the new fool you. It might say, "Oh, it's corny. It's called DreamCon. Why is it called DreamCon?" Like, no, excuse me. It's like what Mark said. If you have a dream, DreamCon is the way to go to. Like it's more than just an anime, gaming convention. It's like everything. Like I said, if you want to achieve your dreams, if you want to, be a popular sports content creator, that's it. If you want to be a wrestling content creator, that's it. If you want to be a anime content creator, you want to be a like content creator in general, DreamCon is the place for you to go to right there. And I just feel as though
Hmm.
like I said before, being there, I feel as though like I can achieve what I want to achieve. Like I can achieve what I want to believe in or dream of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I definitely agree with that. It was inspired. Like the most one of the things I went to last year was the film fest, and seeing what indie creators and seeing the winner of the competition, because the winner of the competition was screened, as well as this film called Vigilante by directed by Wes, I think full name Wes Anderson, but he goes by What's Good.
Mm,
Great director, seeing his work across like All Def and on his socials. And it features Cleo Thomas, who I've been following him for a minute, and I'm in his community and stuff. But seeing what they were able to do with their movie and their concept,
mm,
because I feel like they're still considered indie directors, is amazing, and it makes you feel like, well, dang, let me try this. That's honestly the reason why I got into streaming. Is
mm.
mostly it started from Cleo's community,
Okay.
and
Not the Cleo, man. Like the guy is a
mm,
legend, in my honest opinion. Like anybody that's like that was in my childhood and is still, killing it today. Like I called him a
yeah,
legend right there. And then like Cleo's like you don't see him as that like. No, I'm not trying to describe his name right there. It's
hmm?
like he feels like he's one of us. Like he doesn't feel like that all time popular celebrity. Oh, don't talk to me. He's like no, he's really like one of us. He's a humble dude. He's a nerd right there. Like I saw him a little bit at the Trevor Sushi after party on this
Oh
Sunday.
yeah, hmm
He was there in line right there, cool ass guy right there. Like I said, I don't have no conversation with the guy right there, but he was still like like happy to see everybody there.
yeah. And I know his like I know his like two of his brothers. The four they now started a group called the Four Controllers. Really
Yeah,
dope stuff. They're having an event this DreamCon, so on Sunday.
he's actually the host, right? He's actually the host of this
Yes,
year's
he's the host,
DreamCon.
so he's going to be everywhere.
Yeah, it makes
So
sense for him to be the host.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, because he has one of the most. And the thing about him as a celebrity, like he has one of the most unique create careers. I would say, like started as a child star, went into music for a little bit, had a Vine era that he doesn't want to speak of, and then and then
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I can. I spent like the past 5 minutes. It's like I don't know about this.
It's like, is she not getting a link right there?
No,
Like,
no,
I
I did.
sent the email and everything.
I'm just trying to hype myself up. I don't know. It's been a while since I've I don't know, not chatted with people, but it's a little newer for me. So I'm just kind of getting back into the groove of things.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I know you threw the NightHawk right there, so
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you following my story there, because honestly, like I was not in the best mood to do this right there. Like normally when I post at a live event, I post this hours before. This was like less than an hour right there, because I was like, oh shit, yeah, let's do this shit right now. Let me let people know right away. So like I did some typical black man last minute shit right there.
Oh, yeah.
Or late, not last minute, but like lateness shit right there. I would just
Well, I mean, you still showed up though. That's what matters.
yeah.
hmm
Now, before we get to Vegas, I want NightHawk to finish his story, and also since you're new to this podcast, I want to talk about your anime origin story or your nerd origin story. But like before I get to that, let me have like NightHawk like finish what was saying right there. But we're still talking about Cleo and everything.
Yeah, I was just saying, like he has such a unique trajectory in his career because of like the things he's done in his past, but also he's like in his renaissance phase, I would say, being in the streaming space and taking that to the next level and adapting it with this new generation of streamers. I feel like the Kai Cenat generation coming up. So he's always willing to adapt, and that's what I appreciate about him and any content creators that are sort of like him, like a lot of the people at DreamCon. So yeah, it's really dope.
It really is. Now Vegas. Now welcome to the Knuckles Favorite Podcast Services. Anything all anime or anime news, anime game right there. So like I said, welcome. So since your first time here, all first timers I want to always explain their anime origin story right there. So order your nerd origin story right there. So like tell us how you got to be here right there. Tell us how you are the nerd. If you are a nerd. Are you a nerd? I hope you're a nerd.
I'm actually a screenwriter, so I feel I feel like that's fair. A nerd origin story. You mean like video games like I played as a kid, or like what I'm into now, or
into like video game as a kid, what you're into now right there. Like any of this, like pop culture stuff right here that we talk about.
Well, I got into solo leveling because of the last conversation that you guys were having when you're talking about it. So I was like, oh man, I should like get back into anime. And then here, like I randomly download Crunchyroll, and like 100 episodes later, I even got like a badge, like, oh, congratulations, you're a higher watcher than everybody else and stuff. But I just kind of like got sucked back in. I was like, oh damn, I was like, I know why this stuff is so good now.
Yes. Okay, come back. You missed us right there. You gotta come back to us.
Yeah, because I was watching One Piece like I think like a couple years ago, or like even like during the pandemic, but like I stopped watching it because a certain thing happened to a certain character. I was like, you know what, I'm just done. I'm not gonna watch it anymore and stuff. And it just kind of kept like circulating and stuff. And then it just even just like interacting with everybody like during the pandemic and like watching anime or just like talking about that, it just all kind of came back more like recently. But in the meantime, I still like write screenplays or I'll do like world building and things like that. So yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you got back to anime right there. Now, I stopped watching One Piece. I was like, okay, I'll watch it eventually, but that and that was decades ago right there. So I'm really times 20 behind on One
J-
Piece.
Jumping in, like I'm on. Did I tell you? I told you last time I was on the journey, right, Knuckles? Not right, Knuckles.
Yeah, you
On
told me
One
that.
Piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reached. I started in the Inez lobby today, and that show is watching One Piece, and I don't know how much of like Star Wars y'all are into, but I'm rewatching the first season of Andor, and
Mm.
there's an episode. It's episode 10. Possibly, I can say this now. It's the best episode of season one because they're doing basically high overview of story. They're doing a jailbreak, and what they do in this jailbreak is like it makes you want to rebel. And if you know anything about Inez Lobby and what Luffy is about, from my mind, what Luffy is about to do, I don't know what's going to happen exactly,
Mhm.
but I'm just like, dang it, dude, am I a rebel now? Like, I'm like questioning myself. Like this, watching those two things side by side, it really like means a lot to me, and it's really great experiencing those. So
You
yeah.
kind of appreciate the rebels out there. Like at times I feel I'm a
Mhm.
rebel too. I'm like I'm a good guy, but it's like I want to say fuck these rules right now. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. Like I don't want to be thrown in jail by saying I'm like these rules are kind of stupid right there. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
it's
And it's like the one of the guys in Andor gives this speech of a character asks, I'm out here, I have a kid now. I don't know if I want to be in this rebellion anymore. What did you sacrifice for this? And he gives this whole speech of basically he sacrificed everything, his personality, his peace, his calmness, everything. And the way I'm not going to say the speech exactly, but like the way they wrote it and the way he performs it's amazing. So
Mm.
yeah, really great. The reason why I'm rewatching Andor is because the second season it's already finished, so I need to like catch up with that because people said it's just as good as season one. So a lot of TV. Yeah.
I really need to get back into One Piece 5 years later. 5 years later. 5 years later.
Yeah.
So Vegas. So you were
Mm.
going to DreamCon this year?
Yeah.
Is this gonna be your first time going?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you came to the right place then, because like, last year was NightHawk's first time.
Mhm.
Mm.
2 years ago was my first time, and we were just saying that we both went there, right? It feels like a family reunion. You see like a lot of your favorite content creators there, and nobody feels Hollywood. Now, granted, there might be some people that do feel Hollywood there, but like
Mm.
majority of people that I talk to, that I've like followed everything, they told you like you're a regular person right there. It wasn't like, oh, you ain't got this many followers. Why are you talking to me right there? No, they treat you like regular human being. Like, hey, how you doing and shit like that. Like, everybody wants to see you succeed right there. It's
Oh, that's cool.
like words can't explain how this how I words can't explain it. You just have to like feel like be there and just feel the vibe. Like, and let's just say, nah, if you have a dream, being at DreamCon really makes you feel like you can achieve that goal right there. And like I said,
Aw.
the networking there, I've been to a lot of cons. I've been to New York Comic Con, love it there. I've been to NYC, love it there. I've been to DreamCon, love it there, right? But like
Hmm.
DreamCon is specifically right there, the networking is just top tier. Now, I'm not
Ooh.
saying that the NYC is bad. I'm not saying the New York Comic Con is bad. The networking there is just great, but also I just feel as though when it's now, granted, it's black owned. Not saying it's only for black people. Anybody can join it, right? But like when it's a lot of black people there, it just feels amazing. Just like, look, I'm sorry, people, we want to see each other succeed right there. Like we
Hmm.
really want to. So it's like it's And then now people that I like followers that I gave from the first DreamCon, my first DreamCon, then like the next DreamCon, and actually not just networking, but you're also making new friends there. Like we still talking to this day. It's just a great feeling that like I will never trade away for anything. Like honestly, I love New York Comic Con. That'll put a special place in my heart. It's my first con, but it was my first con ever.
Mm-hmm.
But DreamCon might be my favorite con of all.
It's like up there.
It's up there. I'm telling you, it's up there. And just being in Houston right now, man, I'm gonna get fucked up. I'm gonna have a great
live
time.
there. The rest of us gotta look for like hotels and places.
Oh no,
to stay.
I don't. I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh my bad! I thought you were saying like you're in Houston like right now.
I'm saying it's in Houston. Oh no! First of all, no disrespect to Texas. I do not want to live in Texas. I mean I know there's some income tax there, but like I don't want to live there. I don't know.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
No, no.
The heat is crazy. So I hear.
Oh, the heat stuff doesn't bother me. I've been to Africa. Like the heat doesn't bother me. Like,
sure.
It does, but like certain things down in the south right there, I don't want to like. First I'd rather live in Atlanta before I live in Texas, and I love Atlanta.
Oh yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah, I'd rather live in Atlanta before I live in Texas. I'm telling you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
But you trust me, the hotel, like now that a certain individual is not going with me anymore, I got to pay more for the hotel. I'm like, fuck. My hotel's gonna be.
You were used to splitting up the prices.
I was hoping we split the price right there, but yeah, that ain't happening. Like I'm gonna use my credit card. Like, here you go. Oh god, I'm hurt. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Can't wait. Yeah. But no, like I said, the after parties are fun too. Like, even if you don't party, I feel as though you just gotta experience those after parties. They're just a lot of fun too.
Which ones did you go to last year?
Yeah, good question.
I went to Friday. I went to LAN Party and switched to Shonen Pump. Shonen Pump is a very good reggae anime group. Like they host after parties based off in New York right there. Sadly, they won't be there this year, but like Shonen Pump always holds fantastic parties right there. So shout out to Shonen Pump right there. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure they'll be at Anime NYC this year, so I can't wait for that. I went to LAN Party on Friday. Saturday, I went to, oh my god, okay. The one after party I thought was a waste of money was it was the week of DreamCon. That Sunday, they announced the RDC and Dreamville after party for that Saturday. That was a lot of money, right? But me being a dumbass, I paid for it. Now I thought it was mess up for them to announce it the week of. Like if you're gonna announce that weeks prior for that, right? But that immediately got sold out because you're like, oh yeah, Dreamville's gonna be there. Now, mind you, the venue was the same venue from the Thursday pre-party, so it was at the same venue, but cost more and an hour and added one extra hour. The shit was a waste of money. It was the same party from Thursday. I don't remember seeing anybody for Dreamville there. I think everyone was talking about, J. Cove. That's really the main attraction when it comes to Dreamville, right? It felt like the same exact shit, and I felt as though I wasted my goddamn money for that after party. I was mad because not only that you did announce at the last minute, it just wasn't anything, special that made it like, oh shit, y'all gotta be there, right? It was like I don't want to talk shit, but it felt like a money grab. It just honestly felt like, and it's one thing that I would say about them. Their scheduling and event planning for DreamCon, the programming, it's not great. It's not great. Like the RSVP thing on the app was not good. The fact that you had to have like a certain membership or whatever to get a certain panels right there, even though they weren't even checking them, was pretty bad. Like their programming was not there. It was not the best. Like their event plan was definitely not the best right there.
Do you feel like it's better like now?
I gotta see, because right now with the biggest news, which we'll get into later on, how is that? Like, how are they going to plan that? Like, how are they going to schedule that? With the big news that was announced today, but
that's a good question. Yeah,
we got. I will say last year the picking the badges was better, but we gotta see what happens this year because like I I want to say yes, but once again, at a new venue, there's going to be some hiccups. This is going to be its biggest one ever because tickets are still available because
Yeah,
they never been available. They've always been
Oh,
sold out.
yeah, that's true.
They've always been sold out. But
yeah.
with the recent news that was announced today, it might get sold out now. It might. We'll have to see right there, which we'll get into later on, like I said. But
Question, real quick, or sort of a to piggyback what you said, piggyback off of what you said. I wonder. I wish they could do like a almost like a documentary or like an informational video of like their behind the scenes of planning for
Mm.
DreamCon, so that people can understand the amount of planning that goes into it. Because I wonder why certain announcements are like later than others. Maybe they just want to have confirming for certain scheduling, like with the big news. But even with other small panels,
Hmm.
like I guess the smaller panel people, like I mentioned the four controllers earlier, they probably waited to announce that till sooner in order to like be closer to the con, or like be like now that the con is getting closer, people would care more about that announcement instead of like announcing it in January. You might forget within the 5 months leading up to DreamCon that
Oh,
four controllers is doing a panel. So like I kind of want to know like almost like this, what's the science behind doing the promo that way for, and it matters and it differs from person to person. I could see
it
because like
does.
the hosts were announced, I feel like back in, I want to say April or like March.
Yeah, not too long ago. I felt like it was yesterday.
Yeah, and then like
yeah.
yeah, and then some of the other it was a few other like big events. They are, I think Reed Shannon, who's a big like guest this year, he was announced during one of the badge pickup, not pickups, one of the badge releases. Like
Mhm.
I want to say last year even. Because like he was one of the first big names. So I wonder like what that rollout process is, and it would be good for transparency in order
Hmm.
for people to, because there's people like us who would be giving constructive criticism, but then there's people who just like talk mess about the con without even being there,
Yeah.
and
It's
I feel like a good bit of transparency would help like tie that over.
Yeah, just
it's
to be like more informative.
Hmm.
yeah, it's funny you say that. There's this one streamer, I don't even follow him. I just was from this other guy's video. He was like, "Y'all heard DreamCon is this, that, and the third." That's why I'm like, okay, you can't go by what people say all the time. Sometimes you just gotta
Hmm.
experience for yourselves right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now, granted, I can't speak for everybody, but like, I don't know many people that have been to DreamCon and said they had a bad time. I've heard from, like I said, from people that I don't know. Like I don't know yet, but like I heard people, it's been a great time. I never heard it was a bad con from anybody right there. But
Hmm.
to be like what you just said, that yeah, I would like to know because it's like, because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of still waiting for them to announce the pre-party. Great, there's two pre-parties going on Thursday, right? But
Yeah.
normally
Oh.
RDC Live will announce a pre-party for
Oh yeah.
Thursday, and
Mhm.
I'm like, well, it's kind of getting close right there. Like I'm still waiting for more announcements. Like I still feel like I guess in terms of the after parties, but like I I just still think there's going to be some more announcements that are coming later on. But like I said, I would like to know what goes into the plan, like what goes into the announcement, like what happens behind the scenes. But I'm pretty sure at this DreamCon, it's going to be a lot. Basically, like I said, it's this biggest one. It's in Houston, bigger convention center,
Mm.
bigger guests. Like
It's gonna
I'm
be
sure.
crazy.
Yeah, honestly, I'm sure.
Woo!
I'm sure they're feeling stressed right now.
Yeah, no, they're working because like I don't even know
Mm.
how you even plan something as big as this and still continue on your regular content. Like they're still doing streams, they're still
Yeah,
releasing
Mm.
skits, and all that stuff. They're probably working on some of their movie or short film projects on top of that.
Mhm.
probably,
Yeah, stuff.
probably. But let's get back some more positives. What's the one thing that you're looking forward to the most for this year at DreamCon right there? We're gonna go around the room. Like Vegas, is you're a lovely new addition to the show right there. You can go
Thanks.
first.
Um, I would have to say, like, even like besides the con, I would say probably meeting everybody I became friends with over on Twitch during the pandemic, because it hits. I mean, like, it hits different when you meet people like in real life, or like rather than like talking to them on the phone and stuff. Kind of, I'm not saying like, I mean, obviously like, I'm friends with everybody, but like
Mm, yeah.
when you're in real life, it's just like, oh shit, like it's like real. And
Mm, yeah.
I even like thought about like bringing like a class of 2025 yearbook and taking Polaroids with everybody, and then having everyone like autograph them like in the book, just to like keep something for
Mm.
myself. Um,
Wait, you didn't graduate high school in 2025, right? You're not saying that, are you?
Oh no, class of 2025, like as in like just like meeting everybody,
Okay, but it's
like in
because
person. Yeah.
Like
because
for the
NightHawk
trip.
made me feel old. The one video, I'm like, don't you dare make me feel old again, right there. Like, oh
Oh
God,
yeah,
don't.
I remember that. He's like, oh yeah, in 2018, I think it was a Dragon Ball Z. I was
Yeah,
like, wow, I was like, I just turned 21. No, I'm just kidding.
I do it all. I do it all the time on accident.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I would say just like meeting everybody in person, and then just kind of, I don't know, having like a good time. And it's also going to be my first time cosplaying. So yeah, just like things like that. And also like trying to do like a cinematic vlog from like just from like a filmmaker perspective. So I'm gonna I might bring a drone. It just depends. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can't fly that in convention, but it's only illegal if you get caught, right? No, I'm just
Yeah. We might have
um
we might have this part out.
But
yeah.
but that would be a cool outside thing, even
Hmm.
just getting views of
Yeah.
like downtown Houston. So
Yep.
that would be dope.
Yeah, just I don't know. I'm gonna get back into vlogging, but that filmmaker side of me kind of like comes out with just making cool vlogs and kind of like setting the tone, because for me it's like a really big deal. So I want it to, I don't say like just go all out, but just like meet everybody and have experiences and just look forward to having fun.
I feel as though everyone is just so talented there. Like
Mm-hmm.
where it can be your cosplays, your vlogging, your
Mm-hmm.
gaming, your podcast. I feel as though everybody just has a hidden talent at DreamCon right there. Like y'all feel as though like every is just is great at something there. Like I don't know what it is. I'm great. I don't know. But I feel as though y'all be doing some better shit than what I'm doing right there. But like everybody, I feel as though everyone's just talented there.
Now, I mean, you got the podcast and you
Yeah.
have the drive to do those the tier lists, which you're bringing
Mm-hmm.
back, right?
Okay, so I'm gonna say the one. I'll say the one tier list off camera right there because I don't want anyone to steal my idea right there. The
Sure.
waifu one is coming. That's gonna be Saturday. The
Okay.
Friday one is something that I've never done before. Now I'll say this: shout out to Shonen Showdown because he was the reason why I'm doing this tier list. But like
Mhm.
instead of the whole S tier, B tier, C tier, I like ride or die, best friend.
Oh, I like
Like
that.
don't do the whole like, oh, he's stronger. No, look at like which anime character fits this category right there.
Mm.
Like really think about it, right? And
Mhm.
so the Friday one that I'm bringing, which I wish I had a camera guy, because that's the one thing that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have a camera guy, so like, and ask people, hey, do you mind recording this for me so real fast? I appreciate that, like, you know what I'm saying. So I always feel bad, but like, I gotta do what I gotta do, right? But the
Mhm.
Friday one, I'm gonna tell y'all off camera right there, because I don't like I said,
Mm.
I don't want anyone to be watching to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that right there. But no,
Okay.
shout out. He was the biggest inspiration why I did that. When I was at this past con, I bought the tears. Like they're like, I've seen your texts before. I'm like, no, that's not me. That's shout out right there. That's not me. But shout out
Mhm.
to shout out though. I love that guy. Like I'm really like watching his videos and like like I'm not trying to copy everything, but it's like I'm trying to like what he used to do and see what I can like so how I can improve in my tier list making right there.
Mm.
Right. It's a good. It's an inspiration for you.
Like, well, the thing is too, I hate tier lists to be honest with you. Like,
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't the biggest fan of
Oh.
tier lists, but like when I saw his big three at DreamCon last year, it kind of like made me feel hate his sports tier list go away. And I'm like, you know what? That looks really fun. Let me do something like that. Let me make mine a little bit different though. So like I said, it's my first year doing it. So like
Mhm.
maybe becoming something right there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I still would like to do interviews with people right there because I went to school for journalism, so I love to like interview
That's
content
cool.
creators, video of gamers, video game cosplayers like that. That's my whole like main objective right there. Like I still want a game. Don't get me wrong, but like I would just want to like do those one-on-one interviews because like I said. I can talk. I think I'm a good talker right there at times, even though I stumble because I still get nervous when talking about shit right there. But like, I want to use my bachelor's degree in journalism to something that I love to do, and that's talk about games, talk about anime, talk about comics, like talk about all the classic nerd shit right there. So now I appreciate you saying, I'm doing all this right there, but I feel still like I haven't achieved that I want. I haven't achieved what I want to achieve just yet right there. I'm still growing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like honestly, like I want to have fun, still be humble at the same time with this right there. Because like I just want to create something where it's like where me and my friends can all eat. Like it's not just me want to be successful. I want to make everybody around me successful too. So it's like I said, it's not a me thing. It's like a we thing. That's how I am, honestly.
Yeah, I think to answer your question, I don't know, because like, do I pick a certain event that I'm looking forward to, or do I just say? I feel like it's a cop out if I just say the entire experience, because like it feels like this year it's a collision course.
It's a lot coming. It's a lot this year.
Yeah, it's
It once again, like we're bringing up the news again, but then it's also just the amount of people that whole thing you're talking about with networking and connections. I got a lot out of TwitchCon for that reason, with a great group of friends that now I watch their streams regularly. I'm like hitting them up regularly, just talking about normal things, just like a new group of friends from that con. And that was all just from like friends knowing friends, just having cool vibes. It's like that's gonna happen again, but doubly so for this DreamCon, because it's like the people I met in DreamCon and the people I've met with TwitchCon, there's a little bit of overlap, but same idea.
Yeah,
some of them are coming together in this DreamCon, so that's going to be interesting to see who links up with who, which events they go to, and how that whole experience. It's like a lot of variables, and like how that experience unfolds is what I'm looking forward to the most, probably.
It's like I might have to start getting business cards, or like those digital business cards that you can make.
I need an update. I don't have the QR code on my card yet. Like mine's just still old school right there. I have to ask my friend to make one for me. But no, I don't think it's a compliment to say the whole experience right there. Because like I said, this is a big one right here. Like this is like I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's gonna be perfect. Because it's a new venue,
for sure,
new city.
Yeah,
it's gonna have some hiccups, and I'm gonna come right now. I'm gonna just say the whole event right there. Like, honestly, you know what? No, I'm excited for people like Vegas, people that's their first time going. I'm really excited for you guys. Like, I have two of my friends. My one friend from Vegas, she's going. It's her first time. I remember talking to her back in October at New York Comic Con. I'm telling her, yo, you gotta go to DreamCon. It's gonna be fire right there. She's like, oh my god, hey, she bought her ticket. Met another person at New York Comic Con. She actually lives in Texas. I think she lives in San Antonio, or she's there. She's not too far. She's not too far. What she said. She's gonna go for her first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited for like people's first times going right there, and they're gonna be like, granted, it feels new for us too because it's gonna be at a new venue and everything. But it's like I'm gonna say this: when you go to the airport, when you see a lot of black people at your spot right there, you know where they're going. You know where they're going.
Look, I'm from Atlanta, and I know people are gonna come that Thursday, like I am. So I'm gonna be keeping out. Like literally, are y'all familiar with Keats? He does the songs and or like I think his full name is like Keats Did It or something like that.
Yeah.
He said that you can always spot DreamConians at the airport, like through the outfits they're wearing. Like he saw a straw hat. One of the people from Demon Slayer with like that had the hair on, and like a DreamCon jersey. Like it was a whole. You can always spot them. So it's dope.
Well, I'm gonna say this right now. It's a warning for y'all. Y'all see this hat right here? Y'all see this hat? That Thursday, when we pick up our badges, I'm gonna be wearing some Eagles shit. Now, you ain't in Dallas. If it was in Dallas, I'd be this will even be even better right there. I'm gonna put my Eagles hat on. My Eagles shirt, be like, yeah, y'all know what the fuck it is right here. Super Bowl chips, kiss the ring, nigga. I'm gonna show that shit. I'm like, I'm flexing on yo. Oh, you see the Super Bowl shirt? See the Super Bowl hat right there? For the Eagles, I'm be wearing that shit. Like, y'all know who it's gonna be when you see me that Thursday picking up the badges right there. I'm gonna wait until like maybe an hour afternoon right there. But I'm gonna wait, let me wait. That gets troll these motherfuckers right there. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. So fair warning, y'all. Fair warning, y'all know what it's like. I want all the smoke, but actually no, y'all can't do anything about it because we won. You can't do anything about. Let me enjoy my summer. Just now, granted, if you're a Cowboys fan, if you're a Giants fan, you're a Washington fan, it's gonna suck for y'all. If you're outside our division right there, it's all good. It's all good. Now, if you're a Chiefs fan, you might feel this type of way. Now, if you're a Raiders fan, Broncos fan, or Chargers fan, you're gonna be like, yo, thank you guys for being on Chiefs right there. So I'm just saying right there. But
taking one for the team.
yeah.
People said everyone that day became an Eagles fan because I don't know besides Chiefs fans. I don't know a lot of people who were for the Chiefs for that Super Bowl. To be honest, because people didn't like the whole Taylor Swift thing, and then people were just over it with doing. You know how someone's the champion for a long time.
Yeah.
People want to see them fall. That's what happened that Super Bowl.
Well, Taylor Swift is actually an Eagles fan too. She's from Pennsylvania. She's from Brandon, Pennsylvania. She's not too far from Philly. Well, kind of far from. She's like an hour and a half away from Philly, but like she's actually an Eagles fan. So like she was kind of like stuck on the borderline. Like do I cheer for my man or I cheer for the team that I love to watch? So like
interesting.
But what's funny is that when the Chiefs were like running when it was their team intro, there were so many boos there for the Chiefs right there. Eagles fans are out there to show up right there. So yes, I was happy about that. But all right, y'all, we're out into this right there. Let's talk about the big news that was announced not too long ago, folks. And that is the news that Meg Thee Stallion is going to be at DreamCon. Now, the question was, when it was announced that DreamCon was going to be in Houston, the question was really, when are you going to announce Meg Thee Stallion? Because I think we all knew that she was going to be there. The question was, when are you going to announce it, right? I was saying to my one friend, we were talking back in August. I was like, well, dang, why didn't they announce her back in August right there? And she would be like, well, if they announce it now, then, right, a lot of people will buy the tickets. They'll be sold right there. They become just for her right there. So it's probably a good idea to actually wait it out until, like, probably now to announce it right there. So I feel as though that actually was good planning right there. But like I said, I think we weren't surprised that she was going to show up. Like, the question was when. But also the other question is, how is she going to be there? Like, what day is she arriving? Like, is she having a show right there? Is it going to be after right there? Because, like, I'm sure whatever event she's going to be at, I think the app or RSVP is going to crash. It's going to crash. like you know how
non-existent.
Like, you know how motherfuckers were trying to get the Switch 2? They're trying to pre-order the Switch 2 and the website's crash.
Yeah,
I feel that that's going to be the DreamCon app.
It's going to be like refresh.
Yeah, like, I need to see Meg Thee Stallion out there. Where is Meg Thee Stallion right there? Like, people are going to be so bad. Like, oh, it's not working. Again. It's not working.
As if it couldn't get more chaotic, because it's already chaotic when the RDC dudes show up. Now you're inviting a person who is very much fit for this con too.
Oh, absolutely.
Like she can be DreamCon's mascot if she wanted to, but like it's gonna be insane.
Like, how? Like, now I think tickets are gonna be sold out. Now they're gonna be sold out. Like, now they're gonna be sold out right there. But it's like, how is that gonna work? Like I said, what day? Like, is she performing? Is she having a panel right there? Like,
so in the description, they did say that she's hold on, I'm gonna look it up because I just texted this to one of the group chats. Let's see. Okay, so leading a panel on creative storytelling, community, and brand building, closing with a fun mini cosplay contest for fans. Which is interesting because they already have a cosplay contest, official one on Saturday, I want to say. So it's like, is she going to be on that one, or is she going to like hold another one? Which is, it's like, it's a whole like curveball, it seems like. And then,
I hope people don't go. I hope she's not having her own one, because I feel as though we're gonna be like, oh, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna go to the Meg Thee Stallion. That'll kind of be like a slap in the face right there to those people.
That'll be very interesting to see. And then the last thing is, she'll be making a special appearance at one of our official after parties on site. So then,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now. The official after parties, I'm sorry, but I can't be at that event right there. I don't want to be around 18-year-olds. I really don't like. I don't want to be like, can you buy me a drink,
Young people.
please? Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to be around that, but man, if Man is going to be there, now I'm like, dang, you know what? Maybe I should get. No, I'm sure it's going to be sold out.
Are you still in your 20s?
No.
Oh.
You see this shit?
I was just asking. Sorry. I'm just curious.
I'm 33.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got baby face. I know. I got baby face.
Both of you do.
But honestly, like we're all like young presenting though. So that, I mean, hey, that's a compliment though.
I mean, because they're black. Let's give it a buck because they're black. Let's give it a buck because they're black. Like, how you look so young? Because I'm black. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's how it is right there. Like, I'm black. That's how it is.
But yeah, because it's like I just looked at the after party stuff because one, I bought another ticket for Friday because I was just like, all right, well, I'm not doing anything Friday besides dinner. So like dinner, I have a dinner at 7 with a group of people, and then afterwards it was kind of open for me. So then I was like, well, I could just get the official after party for Friday. So I was like, oh, whatever. So I'll just go to this in case she shows up for that. Because you don't know. The thing is, you don't know which one she's going to show up for.
You really don't know.
Because you could be in a position where it's like, let's say I didn't get the Friday ticket because I was just going to do parties all Saturday. She shows up to Friday. Now it's like, dang, I missed her appearance at the Friday one, and I'm at the Saturday one, and everyone's just like, now you're creating a demand for people wanting to see Meg. So that's it's great that she's coming, but it throws it. There's that thing where it's like, well, dang, it's kind of taking over the rest of the con a little bit.
Somebody's panel is fucked. Somebody's event's fucked right there. Like they might have to reschedule. Should be like, yeah, guys, we might have to postpone it. We might have to end our shit right there because we ain't got no chance. That's the other thing too. It's like, how many people are going for the con itself, or just going for Megan? Now, people that already bought the tickets and they're going to the con for itself right there. But I feel as though people that didn't buy the tickets yet are they just going for the sole purpose of Meg Thee Stallion there?
How many people are going? Did they say?
Last year's numbers, I want to say, were wide range, 20K to 30K.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of people. I didn't know. Oh, that makes me a little nervous.
But you'll be fine. Like it is a lot of crowds. Like it is a lot of crowds, but like it's manageable.
Okay.
Like I went in 2023 by myself, and man, when people right there, like some of my friends, not say all my friends, but like some of my friends don't fly with me to go to these cons, so I just fly by myself. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna take the chance right there and meet up with some people right there. But I made some friends at the first DreamCon. They'll be at this year's DreamCon right there. So like, even if you're going by yourself, it's hard for you not to make friends and not to be around people unless you don't want to talk to me. Like, I hate to say people like, oh, it's so easy to do shit right there. No, it's really easy to make friends at DreamCon right there. Like, it's not. You got us right there. You know what I'm saying? You want to be with us right there? Like, feel free. You might be like, dang, Knuckles, you're actually pretty short. Yeah, I get that a lot.
Wait, what? Wait, what'd you say?
You're like, dang, Knuckles, you're pretty short. I'm like, yeah, I get that a lot.
Well, how tall are you?
My license says 5'7", but I think I'm like 5'6", honestly.
Oh,
I'm 5'8". Yeah, I'm 5'8". We're close.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
It's all good. It's all good.
Hey, personality matters too.
Exactly. So, what cosplay do you guys have in coming up for DreamCon right there? Because I saw yours, NightHawk. So you want to explain yours cosplay right there?
Sorry.
Yeah. I'll go last. It's all good.
Yeah. So, and actually, another reason why I was asking about, I was like, hey, we're doing this today. I did my Gojo. So I'm doing Gojo. I'm actually wearing
Gojo. God.
Yeah.
Cute. I love it.
Yeah, because I actually wore this last year, not on purpose to foreshadow a year later that I'll be doing the cosplay, but I thought about it and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I want to try to do that. So yeah, I made the announcement yesterday. I will be doing 2 looks of Gojo. One Friday will be his, and this could change depending on like what I want to do for the cosplay meetup for JJK on Saturday. But
Oh, that's Saturday.
yeah,
Fudge.
yeah. And actually, we need to talk about like what specific events we're like planning to go to. But anyway, the first look is his hidden inventory look where he was a student, and he doesn't have. It's not the headband look with the tube hair. Is more of like spread out hair with the glasses, because I feel like that's easier to do for me.
So I'm listening about it. I'm just looking at the schedule right now. Now that I think about it, I'm like, shit.
Oh no, you're good. You
listen.
man, I'll that schedule. I have a whole thing on that. But and then Saturday, I was like, okay, let's do something a little different. I don't know how many people are gonna do this. It's his look in the end credit scene where he's doing like the little dance in this like brown and cream colored long shirt. And I want to do actually hold on, I can't say that yet. Piece of content around that coming soon. Maybe I'll do it. I haven't shot the video yet. I was gonna do it yesterday or Sunday, but I haven't got to it yet. But anyway, but yeah, that end credit scene, such good vibes. A lot of people made a lot of edits to that dance scene, and that's such an iconic look to Gojo himself. So I'm just like, let me do that one, because that's just such a cool, like more relaxed kind of look. I feel like that could, even without the white hair and the glasses, well, really just the anime white hair, that could be just a cool styling look on its own. So yeah, so those are the two cosplays I'm doing. Chilling on Sunday because cosplay is a lot of work.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, just wearing it is just yeah, because it's fun. You know, you can express yourself, try to be another character. You don't have to be exactly like the other character. You can express your own self through being the character, if that makes sense. So yeah. And originally I was going to do another character, but when I thought about the two different types of Gojo, I was like, let me just make that the theme, and that could keep it all like simple. So yeah, that's my cosplay.
Is it the JJK Sorcerer's Curses meetup? Is that the cosplay?
Yeah,
okay, because when I typed in Jujutsu Kaisen, it wouldn't pop up on her. Actually, no, I think they spelled it wrong. I think that's why.
Yeah, because sometimes it's technically not jujitsu. It's like jujutsu. Is like technically how you say it. I always say jujitsu because, like, you know, it just happens.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. All right, Vase. What cosplays you've played? What cosplays you got playing, or are they secret?
I actually want to keep mine a surprise. The one I was gonna originally do is taking a little bit longer, so I opted for like a different one, and I was actually able to find some really cool stuff. There's like a it's called the Costume Collective, but it's kind of like almost like a movie production warehouse version of like costumes on like a smaller scale, but you can pick out like different dresses and like capes and stuff. They have like floor to ceiling, like whatever you need. So I was able to find some stuff, and then I also grabbed some things from the prop department, which is like on the other side. But I don't know, it's like I want to like tell everybody like what it is, but I kind of just like want to show up and like be it, if that makes sense.
No problem. I understand that.
And I also go ahead.
No, go ahead.
When you brought up Gojo, I actually just started watching that like the past 2 days, and I was like, God damn, this stuff's so good. And I was like, why is everybody fine as hell? I was like, damn.
What season are you in?
Season 1, I think I'm on like episode 11, but it's like, even like from a filmmaker perspective, I was like, damn, I was like, I can understand why people like love it so much. And I also like that they get straight to the story right away compared to like other animes. Like I actually like really appreciate that. And like, even though like there's certain characters who are like very powerful, I do like that human side of them. Kind of feels more like realistic, if that makes sense, regardless of like their power or abilities, but also just like I can see why like Gojo's so like, yeah, I just there's just like sometimes there's just no words. It's like, wow, I don't remember the name of the guy with the little volcano head that he was beating.
Jogo.
I was like,
Jogo, yeah.
I'm just like, oof, when he did the gosh, what is it called? Like when they open their portals, I forgot.
Domain.
Yeah, the expansion. When he did Limitless, I was like, oh, that just speaks to his character so well. Because like now that I like see that, I kind of want to see his backstory. Because isn't that what season 2 is about? I believe.
Yeah, that's how it starts off.
Okay.
But be sure when you finish watching the first season, be sure to watch the movie because
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the movie's canon. The movie is canon. You
oh,
don't get many movies that are actually canon.
And it's
hmm.
called like so quick
Jujutsu
little quick backstory. So it's called Jujutsu Kaisen Zero.
Zero.
And it's
Oh,
also
okay.
on Crunchyroll. I think it's in
Yes.
between the two seasons. I want to say how it's listed.
Technically speaking, it's like between season 1 and season 2. It's before season 1, but it's after the first half of season 2. Well,
Yeah.
not the first half, like the first
Oh, I get it.
season 2 is like season 2 part 1 is 5 episodes. Really, it's really like a quarter. Really, when you really think
Right.
about it. But like,
Mhm.
no, but I'm sorry, Nighthawk.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Like how it's listed on. You should just how you're watching it now is fine.
Is
It's
okay.
just like release order because like I
Yeah.
think Crunchyroll has it like that, where it's like season
Yeah.
1, Jujutsu Kaisen 0, and then
Which is
season
smart.
2.
Yeah, it's just so good. I was like, damn. I would even
Yeah.
like be sometimes I'll go back like 15 seconds just to watch somebody else and stuff. And like even like Fushiguro,
Yeah.
I think is how
Fushiguro, yeah.
he's really cool too. And I'm just like, oh my god, it's like I mean, I don't even know when this anime came out. I was like, damn, I just had to hop on the train last minute. But it's like, well, I'm at the station, so might as
Yeah.
well finish it. But it's been like a long time, been a while since I've been that invested in a show besides like solo leveling. Solo leveling, I feel like was a little bit more relatable to where I was at my journey when I watched it.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, wow.
No. And I'm gonna say this: once you've finish season 1, watch the movie, and
Hmm.
may God help you when you watch that second season. May God help you.
It is tough. It's good, but it
Oh,
is tough. It's like Knuckles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's kind of like Infinity War a little bit.
oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
Damn.
all season. That's what we've been saying.
Also, when you finish season 2, if you're watching season 2, I would highly recommend you following Rap So Petty because he does some funny ass hood version of JJK, and it's hilarious. Like he does hood version of like a lot of animes right there, but I feel as though like
Mm.
the hood JJK like really got him on that ground. I don't want to speak for the guy, but like it was during JJK season 2 is when I followed the guy right there, and he just did a tremendous job with that right there. But no, JJK it's an amazing anime right there. And I'm gonna just say this: my cousin says if you thought season 2 was bad, it only gets worse. It only
oh, is
gets
there like a
worse.
season 3 coming out?
Oh yeah, so the manga's finished. So basically, with anime,
Oh,
the manga's already finished.
finished.
I don't now. In all respect to them, I don't read mangas because I don't want to know what happens. I want to be surprised. Now, it's not to say that
Yeah.
all mangas and animes are the same right there, but it's like I don't want to like find out that happened. It's like it won't be as surprising to me right there. Now, obviously, seeing an anime is different, but it's like I want to see it for myself. Now,
I'm avoiding My Heroes manga because they also finished, and season 8 is coming soon, which is the final season. They already did that in the manga, so that's why I'm avoiding it for that reason.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Oh, I get that.
yeah. Now, for my cosplays, Friday, I'm gonna be Trunks. That's the goal. I have the Trunks outfit. I just need to get the hair and the sword, but the sword is a bit pricey right now. But here's the thing: I like Trunks without the sword, but for nostalgic reasons, the sword kind of needs to be with him because like that's what makes Trunks who he is right there. So it's like I prefer that they'll have the sword right there, but like for pictures and nostalgic reasons, I need the sword. Saturday, I'm gonna be Okarun from JJ from not JJ from Don.
Yeah,
But I'm not gonna have the mask, maybe because I'm bringing in the tier list. And it's gonna be hard to talk with that mask on for the tier list right there. So I'm just gonna have like no, I'm still gonna be a Turbo Granny 4, but I just have the white hair. Now, will I have glasses? I'm not 100% sure just yet, and I'm not the best when it comes to makeup, so I don't think I'm gonna be doing the whole red stripe thing. Which, if someone's able to do makeup, please, by all means, tell me out with that. I'll gladly pay you. Not that much because I'm broke, but like if y'all really good at that
Sorry,
right
I
there,
don't need to laugh.
yeah, I know. I want to be broke after this trip, especially after that. So let's get that out the way right there. But
no,
yeah,
it ain't cheap, man. I will agree with that.
it ain't true. Probably shouldn't be going, but I'm saying fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like just opportunities right there. Honestly, I feel still like like I said, I feel so a lot of successful people probably even came from DreamCon. Like it was like it was like the first I've been there, like in their whether they're streaming or the streaming venture right there. I feel so DreamCon was like a good start for them right there. So that's where I'm mainly going. But yeah, Saturday Okaroon and Sunday probably Toji. Even though I'm gonna miss the JJK meetup right there. It'll just be simple. It'll just
Yeah, for sure.
or maybe I might go regular close. I don't know, but like so it would definitely be simple. Like I said what I like about JJK, the classes are simple. They're not too crazy to do.
Mm.
They're
Mhm.
very simple, and I appreciate the simple cosplays because honestly, when you dress up in a lot of cosplay, man, it's a lot of work right there. It is a lot of work. It ain't easy. It ain't easy right there. But yeah, those are my cosplays. But like I said, I'm excited for the whole thing. Honestly, like
Hmm.
I mean, I'm starting to meet new people. There's a kind of curated cookout that's already sold out that I'll be going to that Thursday.
Ooh.
That'll be fun. Um, Listen, the after parties will be fun. Like I said, seeing old friends, making new ones right there. Like
Mhm.
it's a vibe. Like I said, it just feels like a family reunion. Now, I don't think I'm gonna be seeing those dodgeball games or the basketball games. It'll be cool to see, but like I said, I'll be making content right there, so that's gonna be hard to even get to a panel. Honestly, like I'll still try. Like, and there are some panels I'm looking forward to watching right there, so I'll still try. But like, it's gonna be easier said than done. Honestly.
Yeah, let me tell you something about the schedule. It's tough putting it together because like when you're putting it to when you're like looking at these events, you're just like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that.
Mhm.
But you have to factor in, okay, well, when are we getting to the con? When are we eating? What people are we going to see? Because the minute you notice a person, that's going to be like a 30-minute, damn near hour, 30-hour conversation if you really want to like chill with friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And then like just like exploring the exhibit hall, the gaming hall, or like the stuff that's just all around, that's
Mm.
going to take time out of the day. So it's not just going to be about the events, it's going to be about almost kind of predicting what little things can happen that are going to take up the time in the day. It's not a bad thing, but it's something to be aware of. So, like you mentioned, the dodgeball thing. Saturday is going to be a packed day, and like because I want to. So the main thing I'm prioritizing is Bay Brigade because last year I didn't. Quick story. It won't be quick probably, but
Yeah. Oh, good.
yeah, last year I wanted to do Bay Brigade. It was at 7, I want to say. And for those that don't know, Bay Brigade is basically like a versus battle, but with two teams of 5 going head to head with the song categories and matching up a song to a category. So it's low key kind of like a concert with this big hall. It was on the main stage last year.
Oh, nice.
So it's returning this year, and I definitely want to go because last year I missed it. And the reason why I missed it is because I was in this Mario Kart tournament. Great tournament, great experience. I got 8th place, and I still got a prize out of it. So it was
And that's
really,
probably. I mean,
Eee.
that's probably out of
That's
how many people
pretty.
were
Yeah.
there? I'm sure there's a lot of people there, right?
yeah. And like it was like its own little like how they do tournaments and cons where it's like at the tables and like with
Yeah.
the TVs and stuff. It was kind of like that. But yeah, tournament was a great experience, but it also tired me out because like after the tournament, I had to like I was basically there for hours and hours, just like kind of because you kind of have to like wait there. That
Mhm.
in itself was kind of like a lot of work too, just to like um get your headspace within like winning the tournament and like being in the competition, which is
Yeah.
Hmm.
fun but tiring. And then afterwards, I wanted to go to the comedy show at 6, I think 5, 6, somewhere in there. Um, Comedy show was great, but I also hadn't eaten throughout the whole hour, the six,
Ooh.
6 hours.
And
Like
protein bars.
yeah, that would have been. I should have taken some snacks or something, or hit up someone like, "Hey,
Yeah.
can y'all bring this to the gaming hall real quick? Like,
Mm.
just
Yeah. You
do
definitely
me a
want to
favor."
like meal prep in a way. Like, it's one thing you want to
Hmm.
do is like even before you get there, I would still like maybe like, or if you're there early enough, let us see like what's around you because at the
Mm.
when it was in Austin, there's a Target nearby. A lot of us all went to Target over there to
Mm.
get our water bottles or snacks or anything. Like if the ones because I will say this, the challenging thing for me when it comes to DreamCon is not about buying stuff at the con. it's gonna be food wise. That's gonna be the most
Mm.
probably the most money I'll spend on is food. Like,
Mhm.
oh, I'm gonna take the Uber or Lyft there. And I think the other part are gonna be right around the place right there. So it's not gonna I don't think I'll be calling Uber for
Yeah.
that. But like when it comes to food, that's what's gonna be the most challenging, honestly, because it's like I gotta eat something and to make sure this like I said I don't mean spending too much money on food, but like, I'm gonna try to take some food on the plane, like some snacks and stuff like that. Because
Mhm.
honestly, I'll bring a bottle on the plane too. Because I don't want to buy a bottle that it's gonna be more money. I'll
Yeah.
bring a bottle myself right there. So like, food wise, it's gonna be the problem. And I want the problem that's gonna be the most challenging. I would say.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Like I've even been putting together like a list of restaurants on
Ooh.
my Apple Maps.
Yeah.
But an idea I've had recently was like, you know what? What if I need to transfer this list to like Google, and then maybe I could like share it with, because I think Google you could share like you can make
Mhm.
guides on like a
You
list of
can.
places.
Mhm.
Yeah, so like that would be good to share with like people if they need like a list of places to go to, especially
Mhm.
like within, because I'm staying in downtown. So actually, real quick, are y'all Knuckles? Are you staying downtown?
I'm at the hotel. I'm at the Marriott Marcus Hotel.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, it's like right near. And VS, you said where are you staying? Oh yeah, that's right. At the
Yeah.
hotel up the street.
Yeah. Yep.
Gotcha.
So all you're saying at the hotels that they had the rates for.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to be close. Like, don't be wrong. Like, was it pricey? Yeah, but like, I want to be close. I don't want to be calling a Lyft or an Uber each day right there. I want to be like legit walking this to the con right there.
yeah, and it's like a nice little like park area I saw in front of
Ooh.
the convention center. So that'll be even good for like additional photo ops, because
Yeah.
the wall where it's like the DreamCon logo over and over again that people always take
Oh
pictures
yeah,
by.
yeah, yo, oh no, Vegas. When you see that shit right there, that's great right there. They even have like this little run with this carpet right there. This little
Ooh.
not granted. I'm sure they'll have it this year, but like new venue and everything right there. I'm hoping they'll have it.
It's probably going to be stupid crowded. So like, if you want to take a picture anywhere else,
Yeah.
like definitely do it
How
like
you
at
doing?
that park.
How you doing, this How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, Zaylin?
And
Hi.
better late than never. What I'm saying, but I said welcome to the pre-game of GCon for about an hour and a half that we're talking about right there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm happy to. I'm happy to 5 years of here right there. Appreciate y'all for for us stopping it right there. Like I said, this was like a last minute announcement right there. Even though we played it last week, but like I am in a better mood now. Once again, shout out to Nani for getting me out this funk right now, dog. Like I said, appreciate you for doing that shit right there.
For sure. Yeah.
But yeah, but as we were saying right there, I'm sorry, right, I cut you off right there.
What was I saying? Like, oh yeah, the whole Google.
Sharing stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking about putting like, let me put some of the best like food places on like a Google Maps and just like share it to people just so they have options. Because like,
Mhm.
I don't know what cuisines people might want. Like, I know one thing I'm prioritizing is this place called Waffle Bus, where they have Keith Lee went there when he went to Houston, and it's like kind of a breakfast brunch kind of place, but they have like
Breakfast.
waffle little waffle sandwiches and like brunch burgers and all this type of good stuff. And I'm
Yo,
like,
Now I'm hungry.
you better send that shit over here. You better send that shit over here, dog. I'm gonna need some of that. I'm gonna need me some of that right there.
man,
I don't like to say the brunch word. I hate saying brunch, so that's gonna be breakfast for me.
yeah. Oh no, that's fair.
I
Yeah,
hate the word brunch. Hey, yo, my
yeah, but
nigga.
like
Hey, my
it's
nigga. You want some brunch? No, it's breakfast. That's
nah, but it's Keith Lee reviewed it. It was a very like great review. It started as a food truck, but they got their own like little restaurant
Aw,
that they
Oh,
have.
that's good.
And I saw somewhere that they go to the George R. Brown Convention Center where DreamCon is going to be at. So
Mhm.
I don't know if they're going to have that food truck there, but that would be
Ooh.
dope if they have it.
They
If
didn't
not,
have they didn't have food trucks there last year, right? They didn't have it, or did
I
I
don't
can't remember.
know,
I don't think they did.
because they definitely had like their own the typical con vendors with like the pizza and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I feel like in that outside area, might have been some food truck. I don't know if it was
It
like a
might have
food
been.
thing, but I don't. Maybe it was like a ice, one of those ice, shaped ice things. I don't know.
Maybe.
I forgot.
I did try Whataburger legitimately last year. Now I did have Whataburger before the first time I was at DreamCon, but my food arrived late. And I had to go to the after party, so I couldn't eat it fresh. So I had to like heat it up. I was like, it ain't all that great. Heat it up. Now, like you want to have it fresh, like your fries, you want to have it
Yeah.
fresh, right? So
Yeah.
I ordered it last year. Pretty good. Now DoorDash is costing like an arm and a leg because it's like they're delivering it to you and shit like that. Honestly, I think Aaron was like ordering pizza last year because that was like the
Mhm.
simplest thing to get right there. But like, yeah, man, like definitely send me that food list right there because like I said, I don't want to spend too crazy on food right there. I definitely want to be like cautious when I buy food wise right there because like I said, that's gonna be the most challenging. That's gonna be where I'm really spending most of my money at anyway. Like,
Yeah, and
that's
I'm
the
trying
food.
to prioritize like barbecue places too. I'm like, okay, I don't want to. I want to try to avoid tourist. My aim is to avoid tourist traps
Mm.
while also getting like the authentic Houston like
Yeah.
places.
Hmm.
I don't want things. I don't want things I normally get anywhere. I want something like very
That too, yeah.
exclusive. I'm in down Houston, baby. Like, I need some exclusives right there. You know what I'm saying? Like now, if I see a Philly cheesesteak, I'm not getting order that. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not ordering. I'm not getting that right there.
Right,
If I see anything cheesesteak, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not getting that at all.
for
No,
sure.
She's like, I'm good.
I'm good right there. I'm looking. Oh, I'm looking for a horchata.
Ooh.
Mm, fancy. I'm just like very excited right there. Like my flight's pretty early. Like I'm flying out of Southwest. It was the cheapest flight I can get. Like
Hmm.
it's a connected flight, but I'm saying fuck it. I only paid like 300 something bucks for it, so I'm like
Mm.
that's
That's
fine
good.
for me. My flight's at like 5 o'clock in the morning, but I won't be landing until like 9 o'clock in the morning.
That Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's not too
Yeah.
bad.
I just want to ask, do they allow early check-in? Like, I'm pretty sure. I don't see why they wouldn't say no. Why they would say no? Because
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're expecting a whole lot of people to be coming in that Thursday
For you talking about for the hotel or for the con?
for the hotel.
Oh, okay. I think normally if you ask, like it will be fine, hopefully. But if anything, they're probably just gonna like wait to like clear out a room or whatever, and then
Yeah.
just like you'll be good.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hopefully, are y'all arriving on Thursday?
Mhm.
yeah. Thursday afternoon for me around now it's around like 1:30 Central Time because I've been checking my flight. It fluctuates a little bit, but it should be like 1 or 2 o'clock.
Hmm.
Mm.
I keep forgetting that it's Central Time,
Yeah,
and it's gonna be tough for you right there because you're 3 hours ahead over. You're 3 hours behind in Vegas over there, right?
Oh, oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in Minnesota at the moment.
Oh, minutes. Oh, okay. It's okay. So then you're on East Coast time, right?
No, I'm on Central.
Oh,
I have
Minnesota's
the
not.
upper hand.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, I'll be
Damn.
good. It's only
So
like
Minnesota
it's
Central.
like 2.5 hours away from Houston, so it'll go by really quick.
Oh, Pelifar. I'm in Vegas right there. I
Oh,
was
hey.
I was in Vegas for SumiCon a few months ago, right there. That's where I actually did my tier list for the first time, right there.
Mm.
okay, yeah.
Armory, Louisiana, right there. See,
Okay, that's not fair. You're like 2 seconds away. That's
if
not.
it's one thing about DreamCon, it's people from all over the country, honestly.
Yes,
Like it's
yes,
people
Mm.
from
for sure.
all over. You got people from like from like the Northeast, New York, Midwest, West Coast. Like you have people from like all over the world right there. It's just like it's amazing right there, man. Like, and I will say, I know I probably shouldn't be saying this, but fuck it, even though it's early. DreamCon maybe had the worst post-con depression ever. I will say that.
Aw.
It really, man. You saw that video where it was like the people. It was a compilation of people in their cars, their airplane, just like just the most. It's sad, man.
Yes, but I'm sorry for mentioning that. Like, as soon as I heard people from my older, I'm like, oh yes, I'm happy to see y'all. Then, oh shit, it's the
Y-
last fucking thing.
It's like
Yeah.
reality. It's
Yeah,
Like, damn, I gotta go back.
but honestly, though, like when I got back my first two DreamCon experiences, I was happy when I'm like, yo, I think I'm on the right track right now. Where I want to be right now. Like, trust me, I'm not saying I'm happy it's over, but it's like I I gained so much from being there right there. I feel as though I've learned some things right there. So it's like it's almost like an education right there in a way. It's almost like being educated at DreamCon.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, worse. This is my first year, or it's that bad?
Oh, no. Good question,
no.
So wait. The depression is a good thing because that's how good so I know Zaylin from just context. I know Zaylin from he's in my circle. So yeah. I don't know if you've seen Zaylin in the Twitch chats.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Okay. So we went to TwitchCon together, and he was on the way home from TwitchCon. We also experienced the same thing, that post trip depression. It's tough. Because we had such a great time, especially on Saturday night, where we went to their block party, and then we went to like a little club that was like 10 minutes away. One of the best nights we had, like low key that entire year. Like it was amazing. But yeah, that trip home was tough.
I hate it. It's tough, but it's like the friends that I made and gained. And I'm gonna say this too. And I'm being honest when I say this. It is so difficult for me to call somebody a friend when I just met somebody right there. Because, like, friend is a very strong word for me to use right there. Because it's like, because here's my thing, right? I don't want people to get twisted, right? When I call this shit Knuckles Family and Friends, it really has a Knuckles Family and Friends vibe, right? I want to talk to you. I say, don't get me wrong. Like, if you're a content creator too, that's great. But it's like, I want to get to know you, be your friend. Like, at times I want to talk to you about, even if it's not about, gaming or anything, just talking to you about life in general right there. So it's like, for me to people to call these friends when I just met them, it's like, dang man, I don't really say friends, but it's like the vibe you get from them right there. It's like I'm letting my guard down. I'm like, fuck, I'm always so like, do I know? I mean, you're cool, but do I know fucking you like that? No, it's just like a great feeling. Just make like I don't say friends too loosely right there, but being there, I'm like, dang, y'all family right there. I fuck with y'all right there. It's like I said, you just gotta feel it. If you see me sleep on the floor, you locked it.
Oh,
it's a whole thing. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Honestly, I feel like after the con, I feel like because I have so many like other things like lined up, even like after like the con ends. Like whether it's like doing like the vlog of it or like other things like I have in the works, I feel like it's kind of gonna be like I don't want to say like a step forward, but it's gonna be like the momentum for all the other cool stuff that I have coming this year to like. It kind of feels like preliminary fireworks. I'll just leave it.
There you go. Like it's the start of something you're gonna do special.
Yeah,
it's the start of something special. Like, I feel as though like a lot of people, like I said, went to DreamCon the first time, and that's where it's like their dream star right there. Their goal is like, okay, now we embrace right now we can do this shit right there. Like it's the start of something special right there. And like I said, DreamCon is not anime game. It's like everything. It's really like if you have a dream, you can achieve when you just be there right there. And I'm just like, like, Vegas, I'm really, really, really excited for you right there. Like you're gonna be like, wow, like my life has changed. Really, they even have a YouTube lounge there.
And I still haven't gotten the.
I haven't gotten it yet. Neither have I. I haven't gotten it.
So we applied for the YouTube Creator Lounge, which I also missed last year. So if I could make it in, that would definitely be a priority to go.
Did you get accepted last year?
No. I didn't even know it was First off, I didn't even know it was happening. One, and then two, I didn't even know where it was.
Oh yeah,
so it almost looked like another building where people were going to, but no, it was in that same convention center.
It was that same convention center right there. So it's like I don't know if they randomly choose people because there's like I ain't shit on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not into 1,000 subscribers right there, but like I said it, I'm like, okay, this is cool. I feel so that's for everybody, honestly.
Yeah, but you're still on YouTube. That's what matters.
That's true. Like. I always to humble myself. That's just I'm not like the confident kind. I just like to be humble at the end of the day. Like the only time I talk shit is when I'm playing video games. Like even though I suck at Mario Kart, I'll still talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mario Kart does it. No.
Mario Kart. I mean, great.
How do you think the rest of us felt during the pandemic? He was just throwing shells at everybody and just like, oh, first place again. Oh, the drama. No,
wait, you got Mario Kart?
Oh, when no, like that's kind of like how like we all kind of came together is like when NightHawk started playing Mario Kart with everybody like on stream. It's just like I was like, this dude's just smoking everybody. It's like, who is this kid?
That was basically
That's what I said during me and Callie's stream. Like Nighthawk, it was funny. Me and I actually knew each other. It was on Max's Discord. That's where I knew Nighthawk from. Then when he came to our stream right there, I'm like, that name sound familiar right there. I'm like, oh no, the guy from the Max's stream right there, right? But as soon as Nighthawk joined in our stream, was like, dog, man, like you embarrassed us right there. It's a joint live stream right there. This motherfucker just like, yeah, guys, yo, I'm gonna send y'all real fast and embarrass y'all on your own show right there. It's like it's my show right there. I'm just sitting there like,
hey yo, what the fuck?
Like, excuse us for existing. Like I just give back my driver's license. Like I'm good.
Even Sparks was like, hey man, can I pay you something like that? Can you let me get first place right there? But no, that was a joy. Oh, Dan, his ass got lucky in Mario Party. Like I don't know how the fuck that happened right there. This motherfucker gets disconnected. He's the CPU for like a round, right? And the CPU helped him win this mini game, which pretty much turned the whole game around. Like he was like, you were like fourth place. You're in fourth place.
Is that the video, like the reel that you posted where you had to like reconnect?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That was some bullshit right there, dog. Like, come on, man. Like first time luck. Like, come on.
Look, and honestly, I'm glad you mentioned that. That completes my origin story. I hopped in a Mario Kart game with Cleo. I didn't know anyone in the community at this point. This was in 2021,
like early on,
early, and then that's how I got more involved in the community. And I made a video actually tying it back to DreamCon. When I got back from DreamCon, I did my recap, which I will do a DreamCon recap like the Thursday after we get back. Because I know is going to be some stories to talk about. And,
we definitely got to do a podcast on that as well. Like,
yes.
We definitely got to do a podcast on that. That's definitely happening right there.
For sure.
And you know what's funny? By the time we come back, the Switch 2 comes out that week too. Like,
the pockets.
You know what? I'm glad I didn't get I'm almost glad I don't have the Switch 2 yet because now I get to split up the focus. So I had a vision of like, you know what? What if I did both DreamCon recap and Switch 2? But then I thought a little more. I was like, you know what? Let me split these up because that's going to be too much to cover in one stream, and it's going to be all over the place. So might as well just split it up. But I made a video about it during my recap last year. I was like, you could take this back to the decision I made that day in 2021 to pick up my Switch and like hop in that lobby with Cleo. Literally changed everything. That's how I met VS. That's how I met you. To an extent, like it all ties back to that. That's how I started streaming. That's when I started really getting serious about my content creating, and then like going to these cons influenced me even more. It inspires you even more to like chase your dreams, like actually, like literally, like you were saying. So
absolutely,
it all tied back to that. So
the cons do, but like I said, and it's not, and it's not a shout out to cons, but like DreamCon just takes to another level right there. It just feel like I said, it's like I can't explain it. You just gotta be there and experience it right there. Like it's a vibe, it's a dream right there. It's gonna be the highlight of 2025. My only question is, obviously, we won't find out until it's over. Once the DreamCon is over, is this going to be the new norm every May, or they're going to be going back to July? Because I feel as though like they always have it in July, but I'm only guessing that maybe they try to have it in July for this year, but maybe there are too many events going on at that convention center right there. So it's like I'm wondering, because I'm sure MomoCon's not happy about DreamCon being next weekend. I'm sure they are not happy about that.
To be fair, it isn't here in Atlanta, and it's the weekend before, so like it. Hopefully, because like MomoCon is already as big. It's like a big beat. MomoCon is advertised as the Atlanta's answer to Comic-Con. So like it's kind of like it is its own thing. And I've definitely wanted to go to it for a long time.
I thought that would be Dragon Con.
True, yeah, because Dragon Con is probably just about as big. and which I also do want to go to, but it's a lot of cons. I just
Yeah.
gotta pick and choose and know what time I have to go to, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it just depends on like how the schedule falls for them each year. And then I'm even contemplating like, well, dang, just if am I gonna be going to these cons every year, or do I want to skip a year? I see some people pissed that they're gonna miss this year because some people 5 months ago they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna do DreamCon this year. The minute that Meg announcement dropped, now people are pissed. Like,
I don't mean to laugh, but yeah.
nah, but I
It's
saw
like
one
they should have
video.
seen it. They should have seen it coming though.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it's just
True.
like they went like I don't know how much. I saw one video by this one content creator who is like she was heated about Meg, but I don't know how many years she went she went to DreamCon beforehand, but like maybe that had like a factor to it. It's like, oh, I've already been, I don't need to go this year, but
And
yeah,
so she saw that Meg Thee Stallion announcement. Sad face right there. Yeah. But no, like I said, I'm just wondering how she's kind of like, how she's gonna like the events that you told me. Like, I'm just wondering how that's gonna incorporate right there. So
Yeah,
that's really the biggest
coordination.
question right
Oof.
there. But I know I gotta start packing this weekend.
Oh,
Like,
dude, don't do it 20 minutes before you leave.
I will not. It's funny.
Don't be that person.
2024, last year DreamCon, I literally pulled an all-nighter. Like literally,
Bruh.
like, and the thing is, I packed prior, but I was still like
Oh.
freaking out right there. Like, I don't know what happened, but like I pulled all night. I even went to the gym.
I mean, that's dedication, though.
I don't know why I pulled all night and went to the gym right there. But when my dad drove to the airport, I fell asleep in the car. Obviously, fell asleep in the airport right there. But I'm like, as soon as I woke up, I'm like, I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? But no, like, this is gonna be a movie, y'all. Like, if everyone's going to DreamCon right there, like the video right there, subscribe. Really, part of Knuckles fan right there. I do appreciate that. But listen, next time we get on this thing, we'll be talking about DreamCon right there. But like, I said, I don't want to be here just yet. I want it to be slowly approaching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, take its time. Like, I'm very excited, but it's like I don't want to be overly excited for me not to for me to be disappointed a little bit. Which, like I said, I'm sure I won't be. But it's like, let me just slowly get there. Don't rush it. Just slowly get there. That's all you gotta do right there. But like I said, I'm excited to see y'all. We'll definitely hang out. We'll definitely, get together, have some laughs, have some drinks, have some food right there. Like, it is going to be a movie. Good vibes, making new friends, new content right there. Like, I'm just so excited for it about it. Like I said, it's just odd it's in May. I'm still a little bit weird by that. But like, you know what? Hey, you know what? It's sooner than later right there. Like, it's literally less than a year from last year's DreamCon.
Well, no, because I feel like I was like these past couple weeks I was trying to pretend like I'll be okay. That's like literally the only thing I can like think about. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like the driving force of my life right now.
You're driving down there?
Oh no, I mean like I mean like just like in daily life. I was like, oh, I'll be okay. Like, I'm not gonna think about it. But then it's like, people keep talking about it. It's like, it's just so hard to not get like sucked into that hype and getting excited about something. But it's just kind of nice to have something to look forward to. Oh, and I will share that, like, even though I'm not going to say which character I'm going to be cosplaying, but the character is from One Piece.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's a girl, so yeah.
She's a girl. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. We won't say it on stream, but I'm gonna ask you off camera though. I'm gonna ask you off camera though, because it's something about my tier list right there, so I'm gonna just keep it like that right there. But bro, I'm not even gonna be able to sleep. Like, the day before, like, I'm not gonna be able to sleep. You're gonna be like, because normally when you wake up early, you're like, but you're like,
yeah, all ready to go, literally.
You're ready to go right.
I don't know how I'm gonna I really do need to calm myself down. Like, that Wednesday, it's gonna be tough. Like, I'm just gonna really put myself. I'm like, all right, just calm down.
I'm getting my hair cut that day, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, I'm like, all right, just chill, just chill, just chill, just chill, just chill. I'd be like, don't overdo it, don't overdo it. Like, come on, don't overdo it, don't overdo it. It's it's gonna be so tough right
Now
there.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make a post on Instagram. I just thought about a meme to post related to DreamCon. Thanks for the inspo.
You know what I mean? You know they call me CreamCon too because there's some fucking freaks out there too.
Wait.
Pay no attention to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to
Weird
that shit right
con
there.
after con stuff is just yeah.
Yeah.
But also, real quick, like I have said to people because like we have such a we're gonna have a big group of people along with like all of us. So like definitely have like a buddy system. Be safe. Watch out for like weird people, weirdness, all that good stuff.
And have some deodorant on, folks. Have some deodorant on. Have some deodorant on. Now, Grant, I don't hear black people, but like it's a con thing. Like motherfuckers will be having on deodorant right there. I don't know what it is. Like I never want to say come at somebody how their parents raised you, but it's like who raised you? Like deodorant, not that hard to do, folks. Like I'm gonna be like, I'm done with nature. What?
Makes no sense.
Like I want to take a picture of you and I'll be like, there be people that smile comes and be like,
I'm really trying to keep that composure.
Like it's like it's not that hard to do. Deodorant, cologne, like spray, like and this one guy at the party I was at my first time at DreamCon. This dude's breath was kicking, dog. I'm like, yo, brush your teeth. Do you not brush your tongue too? Like, dental hygiene, nigga. Like, come on.
I feel like this con will be like cool. I feel like people will make like not an effort, but I don't feel like it's something to really worry about.
For most of this con, it's definitely not as musty as other cons. I will say
it's definitely not. It's definitely not. It most definitely is not right there. It is not. But still, though, like I need y'all to just do that. Like I want you to smell. I want you to smell good. Like I'm pretty sure some people, some guy be like, "Yo, nigga, you smell." Like you know what I'm saying? Like nah, that would be smell right there.
Call security. No, I'm just kidding.
You might just heard of call security right there. Like,
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be fine too. But like, it's gonna be great, y'all. Like I just. Like I said, words can't describe it. Like I said,
that's why we're vlogging.
That's why I'm in Vegas. I said that much times right there, but like you have a great time. I know I don't make promises, but I promise you're gonna have a good time. Like, and obviously you'll be around people. Now, granted, there's gonna be some every creep, every fuckboy at a con right there, but like just ignore those people. Just ignore them. Like, just ignore them. Like, and honestly. Everybody is going to be making content there. Like it's going to be people that's not going to be making content there. Like everybody's going to be making content right there. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. Like I said, by this weekend, I'll start prepping. Hopefully, I get all of it done. Like I said, I want to be done packing by like Monday or Tuesday.
I want to be done by like Friday this week. Like just put that stuff away. Just let it do its thing.
I gotta do laundry though. I gotta do laundry too.
Oh yeah, there's that.
I should probably start setting like I'm probably not gonna put stuff in the bag yet until like Wednesday because that'll be like finalized by then. But I'll probably like I have a good idea like what clothes I want to get together, like besides the cosplay stuff. So
yeah, my waifu tier list, I have to add like a few more characters, or maybe I just might not. I might not add characters, but like my Friday tier list, I do have to start praying out those characters right there. So, like I said, I will say it to you guys off camera. Like I said, those are the people that are watching the stream right now. Like I don't like. It's not like I don't trust them, but it's like I don't want to steal my idea. Now, someone might have the same idea I have. I don't know, but like but every single time I'm gonna be like. We're gonna talk right there. We're gonna have a talk. I'm gonna just say we're gonna have a talk right there. But then that's about the time we have right now. We talked about a lot of stuff right there. Like anything you guys want to like talk about before we head up out of here right now? Any last minute excitements or messages you want to send to people right there? The do's or don'ts?
I would say just be yourself.
Yes, for sure. And then I would say like you may not get to everything too. Like
Yeah.
don't try to do everything because you will run out of it. Like manage your energy. Like
Yeah.
one thing that's the mistake I made last year with like what I was thinking about the tournament and all that. Part of that was the tournament itself, but like also knowing when to take those breaks, especially when you're going to these after parties and going to all these events. Make sure you're taking the time to be like, okay, it's not like I don't like being around my friends or anything like that, but it's like, you know what, I need to just be by myself for a second.
Yeah.
Then go back in once you're ready. So
Yeah, like just because you're with your clique doesn't mean you have to be with them the whole entire time. Like I'm pretty sure there's things
yes,
that like
1000%.
you want to do that they might not want. They might do something else as well. There's nothing wrong with that. As I said, as long as y'all meet up with each other later on, that's all that matters. Like we ain't gotta be together 24/7. You know.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like,
I cannot stress that. That's a great point. I cannot stress that enough.
yeah, and granted, I don't know, and people have a problem with that. They might have a clicking problem. I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and that's like, just don't be a weirdo, especially when you see girls with cosplay. Just as hey, can I get a picture of you right there? Don't be all creepy about it right there, because there are gonna be some creeps there, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? But also, there's this one guy that was like lad this other guy for because he was in a Sailor Mars cosplay, and it's like, what? Okay, you're gonna be laughing at the guy for wearing Sailor Mars cosplay. You should get the fuck out of here then. Like
Yeah.
honestly, I feel as though I feel as though some streamers are gonna be there. I don't even think this is just their kind of vibe. Right? They're here to just, just talk shit on people. That I feel like some guy did that. Like he just went there to talk shit on people on a stream.
Yeah, he did. And the funny thing is, we actually saw him in person in TwitchCon as well.
Mhm.
Just on the side, I was just like, oh, I was like, wait, isn't that? Okay. Then we just kept walking because it was
Yeah, that's all you can do sometimes.
But I heard he was not. People did not take that lightly though when he was doing.
Oh
that.
no, they didn't. No, people were the only
Rightfully
people
so.
who are fans with him are just like some of the like 'cause he's on Kick, so like it was that is that crowd, and that's a very small little group of people.
Yeah, that's the Aiden Ross people, which I don't. You ain't gonna say so. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that guy. Like that guy's a fucking dickhead. Like fuck that guy.
Yeah,
It's like Grant, a friend of mine, she does do kick a little bit. I'm not. I'm not saying
oh,
everyone.
it's not all Kick
It's
streamers.
not. It's not all, but it's like you kind of like you kind of like you're like
It's weird. It's weird over there. It's weird.
It is
I
weird.
feel like if you're like around the right people, I think the universe will just move certain folks out of the
Yeah.
way.
Well,
Yes.
speaking of weirdos, though, I'm not gonna lie. Even there are also some Twitch streamers that are weirdos as well too.
That's true.
Like, I honestly, there's a few. There's one streamer that was announced for the basketball game, and I'm like, that dude's kind of odd. Like, I'm not gonna say his name on the stream right there, but like, I was like, for what happened this year that I saw, I'm like, okay, dude, that's kind of odd right there. But on the
Mhm.
line now, right there, like I said, Vegas, do you have any last words? Before we head up out here,
Mm,
any excitement for DreamCon or messages out there to anybody?
I'm excited to just like meet everybody and have fun and have a fun time doing my first cosplay and also trying to balance doing like a cinematic vlog of it and then also still trying to do the yearbook idea that I had and I don't know. I don't know. Now you're making me all nervous.
It's all good. It's all
Oh,
good. We want to welcome you on the stream right there. That's the goal right there. Like I said,
yeah.
you're gonna be so welcome at DreamCon as well too. Like
Hmm.
it's gonna be a vibe for a lot of people right there. Like I said, I'm
Mhm.
excited for all like the new people to experience it right there. Honestly, it feels new to like I said before. It feels new for me just being at a new location.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like I'm like a rookie again almost. Like I said, new location, new venue, like new city. Like it's gonna be goddamn man. Like it's gonna be something.
Yep. Looking
It's
forward
gonna
to
be
it.
looking forward to it. All right, guys. Well, thank y'all so much for tuning into the stream right there. Like it was a lot of fun. So if you're watching right there, please give this video a like. Please subscribe to be part of Knuckles family. Please comment. But you guys also comment in the live chat as well too. So excuse me. I'll be streaming I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. They'll be streaming tomorrow on Twitch. I think. No, I'm not sure yet. I got to record some anime videos as well too. So well, goddamn, I'm burping kind of crazy right there. And I say excuse me when I burp. I say excuse me when I burp. That's how I was raised right there. So if I burp, I say excuse me. Give me the smallest burp, and I also say excuse me right there. When people burp and they'll say excuse me, let me look at them like,
Well,
You're gonna party stuff right there, you know what I'm saying? But no, like I said, I'll be sharing on Wednesday. But be sure to follow, NightHawk and then social media accounts below. And Vegas, do you have like any like social media accounts you want me to post on here by any chance?
Oh yeah, it's Vegas_Shorty SHORTIE.
Okay, just message me that on Instagram, and I'll add it to the description box in the chat as well.
Okay, thank you.
No, not in the chat, but in the description box though.
Oh no, I know what you mean.
Yeah. It's sort of be over by the time you post this anyway right there. But like I said, I'm gonna tell Vegas and not what I'm gonna be doing on Friday right there. Everybody else, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it when you see it right there. But everyone, you have a good night. Y'all be safe. And like J. Cole said, there's no such thing as life better than yours. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Later, y'all.
Oh, I didn't want Vegas to leave.
Oh wait, hold on.
I didn't want Vegas to leave like that. No, still stay here.